I have this 8-inch by 4-inch by half-inch thick battery power bank that I use in my shop to charge my USB lighters, earbuds, phone, and miscellaneous electronics powered by rechargeable batteries. So I made a small tote for it with 4-ounce saddle leather and a pigskin lining. This is a simple design with an open top, and since the main purpose of the tote is for charging other batteries, I carved a battery symbol on the front and mounted 2 cord organizers, one on the back and one on the side. The base needs to be able to support the weight of the battery and the electronics, or whatever else you want to carry, so a raised and lined wet molded foot makes the bottom very sturdy. The positive mold is a cylinder shape, 1 inch wide by 5 inches long and ½ inch deep. The negative mold is offset a 1/16 of an inch. After the molded foot is dry, use a tape measure to determine the amount of leather needed to stitch around the foot to create the tote. Laser cut acrylic works great for cutout jigs. This template is measured from the center and can be flipped over to match the reverse curves to save on materials. Also, the smaller templates can be cut into a larger template for the same reason. Then lay out your leather pieces and artwork to make sure it will all fit together. To transfer the artwork, case the leather with room temperature water, which is to make the leather lightly damp all the way through, and then allow the leather to dry until firm but malleable, about 10 minutes. Then use a stylus tool to trace onto the leather and make an impression for a swivel knife to follow, and bevel the edges. When the leather is bone dry, mark out your stitching holes and color the leather. Echo Flow yellow, red, and charcoal black are used here. When completely dry, skive down the edges and glue the foot together. Then attach the cord organizers after they are lined with pigskin and their edges are finished. The cord organizer on the side is sewn in the center with enough room for the cords to fit, and the cord taco is attached directly to the tote with 2 line 24 snaps and a row of stitches. Then glue in the lining. You want to make sure all the air bubbles are smoothed out, especially around the bend. A small dowel the same circumference works great. Next, make sure the foot will fit and stitch the tote together on the side while the tote is still flat to make it easier to sew, and then glue the foot in place. Small electrical clamps work great for this. Then use a sharp stitching awl to punch the holes through after the glue is thoroughly dry. When you are stitching 4 layers of leather, you want to go slowly, being careful not to cut through the adjoining stitching holes, and pull the thread tight to avoid the needle snagging the thread. Yellow 0.6mm bonded nylon thread is used here with John James No. 4 harness needles. Then finish the edges, apply a little leather conditioner to make the leather soft and supple, and attach a handle which can be as simple as a strip of saddle leather lined with pigskin, fitted with eyelets, and attached to the tote with a Chicago screw.